You could be wasting your time, wasting your money, and even risking your life. Being tired prevents us from achieving from our full potential in everyday life because we try to fit our work, schooling, and nap within a mere 24 hours. I'm Zach Clausen, and I'm here to tell you today to urge you guys to take more naps. My 3 points are that naps reduce anxiety, increase productivity, and that they help improve judgment because a third of an hour leaves you empowered. So my first point is that naps reduce anxiety. So have any of you ever taken a really stressful class? I took a class this semester and it was calculus. And it's just one of those classes where you get a 63 on the test and you think it's just you're really happy because the class average was a 30. So I was studying really hard and working every day for this class, just day in and day out. And I was just getting really stressed and tired about it. And eventually I started taking naps, and I realized after I started taking naps that I felt better because I was less stressed. I was more focused. I realized after I started taking naps, I felt a lot better. And eventually, I did really well in the class, and I believe it's because I started taking naps. So, Song, who's a writer, said that naps help reduce the amount of stress hormones in our body. And Brad Berry, he works for a company called Talent Smart, who deals with Fortune 500 companies and their employees and teams and helps manage them. And he says that sleep deprivation alone causes us stress. So by taking naps, we're able to reduce our sleep deprivation, and we're able to reduce the amount of stress hormones in our body because of a third of an hour leaves us empowered. My second main point is that naps increase productivity. So many companies and businesses are actually encouraging their employees to start taking naps because tired employees often aren't as productive and cause them to lose money. So Yarrow, he's a writer for Business Insider. They do tech news and business news. And he says that Google uses these things called energy pods made by Metro naps. And they're designed to help us take the optimal nap. So they stick you in the perfect position, and so you have good blood circulation. It relieves pressure off your back, and then it also plays ambient noise to help you fall asleep. I think when it's time to wake up, it gives you a slight vibration. The optimal nap is 20 minutes, but when taking naps, you can see areas such as learning, memory, and creative thinking. Birdie, who is a writer who writes a lot about science and nutrition, says that there's a lot of famous nappers throughout history like Winston Churchill, Albert Einstein, Napoleon Bonaparte, and even Albert Einstein. They all took naps because they believed it helped them be more productive and get more done during the day. My third main point is that naps help improve your judgment. So have any of you guys ever tried regretting something? Or have any of you guys ever regretted something because it was a bad decision or a rash or about something because you were tired? Well, according to Barnes, who is an associate professor at U of W, he has done a lot of research on sleep. And he says that in sleep in the workplace, he says when you're tired, your judgment becomes impaired, and that we're more likely to produce unethical behavior. And so when you're tired, not only does your judgment become impaired, but it also produces unethical behavior in the workplace. But we also can lead to life-threatening accidents, like if you're driving. So one way to counteract this is to take a nap. And when you take a nap, you become rejuvenated and refreshed, and you're able to make better decisions and judgments on the road. That reminds me of this story about my second grade summer school teacher, and he said that when he got out of high school, he went to a factory one day and he came in and was really tired, and his job was to manage the machine that cuts metal. And so a piece of the metal got stuck in there, and he went to go reach and to get it out, but to get it unstuck, and the only problem was that the machine was still running and his hand got stuck in there, and he ended up losing these 3 fingers, the 3 middle fingers. And when we're tired, we can make mistakes because we don't necessarily have as good of judgment, and by taking naps, we can hopefully increase our judgment. skills so we can make better decisions and have better control over our actions, because of a third of an hour leaves us empowered. So today I talked to you about why you should take more naps. Naps help reduce your anxiety, increase your productivity, and help you improve your judgment. I encourage you all to start taking naps. They're not just for kids, they're not just for the elderly, not for the sick. Everyone can benefit from them, and a third of an hour leaves you empowered. With that, I thank you.